Humans, Disney fans, lend me your ears. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the 10 questions you should be asking yourself when contemplating a Disney vacation. Let's chat. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Lend Me Your Ears. I want to start off this episode by giving a shout out to Lauren. She lent me these ears, and aren't they adorable? Little sparkly mini ears. I love them. She loves them too. And she wanted everyone to know that her favorite thing about her Disney vacation was conquering the mountain ranges in Magic Kingdom. If you don't know what the mountains are in Magic Kingdom, just, stand by. I'm sure at some point we will have a video talking all about the mountain attractions at Magic Kingdom. Thanks, Lauren, for lending me your ears. All right, guys, everybody has had that moment when you think to yourself, maybe we ought to take a Disney vacation. And then you tell yourself, what do I need to consider when thinking about going on a Disney vacation? I am here to save the day. I am here to tell you the 10 questions you should ask yourself when you are contemplating planning a Disney vacation, whether it be Walt Disney World in Orlando or whether it be Disneyland in Anaheim, California. These questions will apply to either of those types of vacations. One thing that I want to mention is that this is not a top 10 countdown in so much the fact that it's not going to start at 10 and work down to 1 being the best. It's really just more of a sequential list of questions you should ask yourself if you're thinking about taking a Disney vacation. So we're gonna go ahead and start with 1 and we will work our way all the way down to 10. Here we go, let's get started. Question 1. Is a Disney vacation the right vacation for your family? I'm going to use the term family a lot, but family can mean anything. It can be your very traditional parents with kids. It could just be a couple. It could just be you by yourself wondering if you should go to Disney World. Well, let's talk a little bit about that first question. So, are you a family that wants to make Disney a priority? Because guess what, guys? There are a lot of amazing vacation opportunities that this country has to offer or that the world has to offer. And you need to decide if you want to spend your hard-earned dollars on a Disney vacation. Now, some of you are just gonna skip this question because I wanna go to Disney World. That would be me. I'm in that camp of people who know they want to go to Disney World for sure. But as much as I'd like to tell you that going to Disney World is going to be the best experience of your entire life, if you are not a family that is into Disney movies, into Disney things, into Star Wars, into Marvel, any of that stuff, you may want to seriously consider whether this is the right vacation for you. Because a lot of families, I think, can be tempted to just check that vacation off the list because they just feel it's something that they have to do before their kids grow up. But guys, seriously consider if it's something that you want to spend that money on. Moving on to question 2. All right, guys, the next thing you need to consider, you've said, yes, a Disney vacation is right for me and my family. You need to think, gee, do I have the resources to make a Disney vacation happen? Guys, this might be something that I say a lot on this channel, but as magical and happy as any Disney vacation is, debt is like twice as miserable and awful. And it's really not worth it to go into extreme forms of debt just to take your family on a Disney vacation. Now, of course, prices vary wildly. You can be really conservative with your money when you go to Disney World, or you can spend a bundle. But you just need to figure out if it is a good time for you financially to make this decision, because even the conservative options, you're gonna be spending some money. And hey guys, we've all been there. My family has been in the place where it was not the right choice to spend the money on a Disney vacation. Right then and there, we decided to save up because we knew that we wanted to make our Disney experience comfortable and enjoyable. We decided to save the funds and put it away for a later date. Guys, if that's you, do it. You will not regret it. You will not regret saving that money and putting it away to make those Disney memories. Moving on down the line, guys, to question number 3. So it is the right vacation for me. We do have enough money in the budget to make a Disney vacation possible. Now you need to decide, what is that budget? Once you land on exactly how much money you have to spend at Disney World, it is going to answer so many other questions that I don't even have in my 10 questions. Because you can decide, I have X amount of dollars, and you can say, we're gonna stay 3 nights at Disney World and make it completely epic and awesome and spare no expense, or we're gonna take the same amount of money, stay 6 nights at Disney World and make our stay a little bit more conservative, a little bit more on, you know, the tight-laced budgets, but we're gonna spend a little bit more time. This will answer a lot of questions for you. You will know how many days you are going to spend in the parks and therefore which parks are a priority for you, and it will allow you to manage those expectations once you decide how much money you have to spend on your Disney vacation. Number 4, are you going to be a Disney family? Melanie, what is a Disney family, you may be asking yourself? I would define a Disney family as any group of people that have decided that they are going to go to a Disney park at least every other year for the foreseeable future. Now, once you answer this question as to whether or not you're going to be a Disney family that visits Disney frequently, or if you're going to be a one-hit wonder, hey, one and done, we've seen it, we've done it, we don't need to go back, we want to visit other places, this will again help you to manage those expectations, all right? Because if you are going to be a Disney family, you don't have to experience a lot of that FOMO, right? The fear of missing out. You can not freak out if you don't ride Splash Mountain that trip because you know that you're going back and you can ride it again some other time. And let me tell you, I have been to Disney World several times. There are still things I have never done. There's plenty to do. If you know going into this vacation that you are going to be a family that goes back repeatedly, it will really help take some of that stress off of trying to get everything done all at once. Now, on the flip side of that coin, if you've decided, no, we are definitely gonna be a one and done family, we've decided we do need to check it off the box, we do need to bucket list this and take our family to Disney World, you need to just make sure that you do your research going into it and know the restaurants, the attractions, the places that you want to see and do, and you need to put those on the top of your priority list to make sure that you get the most out of that one-hit wonder vacation. All right, guys, we're halfway there. Question 5. When is the best time for my family to go on our Disney vacation? There are so many things to consider with this question, and so many families are very, very different in how they're going to answer this question. A very quick search on the Googles, you know, when is the best time to visit Disney World, will tell you when the parks are the least crowded. Now, this may just be my opinion and it might be extremely controversial, but I would tell you to never, ever, ever go to the parks in the summer. Blazing heat, gigantic crowds, humongous lines. This is not something that I would wish on any of you guys. And I know that so many of you are thinking, well, the kids are out of school. We don't want to take them out of school. We're just going to go during the summer. But I would strongly suggest that you reconsider, just because so many of the small crowded times at the parks are during times when kids are at school. I mean, this is self-explanatory. And you know what, guys? You will never regret making those memories with your kids at those parks. And it's really not the end of the world to take them out of school, communicate, have those open lines of communication with your child's teacher and tell them ahead of time, hey, we are going to Disney World this week. Could you give us some of my child's assignments early so they can complete them before we go? Could you give us some things we can work on the plane ride down or maybe in the back seat of the car as long as little Bobby doesn't get too car sick? These are things that you need to consider because going during the summer can be crazy. Now, a little hint, with Galaxy's Edge opening up soon, it's gonna be busy for the foreseeable future, but there will be those times that it is less busy than others. All right, guys, this is gonna be a 2-part episode because there's so much to consider with these 10 questions. I just gave you 5, and we'll do the next 5 in the next episode. Now, don't forget to click that subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you can receive notifications when that next video drops. And don't forget also that you can lend me your ears. Yes, that's right. You can send me your ears in a nice little package in the mail, and then I will send them back to you after I've given you a shout out on this channel, Lend Me Your Ears. This is Melanie, and we'll see you again real soon.